My name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
Last year we sold our house and we're traveling across the country with our kids.
Hi, my name's Goose, and this is Maverick. Come join us!
By the way, guys, check this out. Poor Bud hurt his foot. He scraped it on something and started bleeding. I think coming down the stairs in the trailer, he slipped and caught the back of his heel. It's not his dew claw or anything, but he was okay, bud. But he was definitely bleeding. So we put a little bandage on him to hopefully help keep that from getting worse. But he's doing good. He didn't really even notice it. We just didn't want to get the trailer covered in blood. So this is the panel that we're gonna hook up. It's got an on, off, and a charge only. It's the exact same controls that are down below on the inverter, but with the convenience of not having to go outside, unlock the under compartment and flip the switch at midnight or whatever when we're done using power and it's freezing out and I'm probably in my jammies or less. So I'm gonna hook this up. I think the best place we've decided is this wall right here because there's already lines run down to the underpass. It's actually directly above the inverter, and we have the convenience of being able to flip it on and off from bed. So we're thinking right here, just above the little nightstand over here is where we're gonna try and put it. So this is the wall it's going on, and if we look down in there, you can see it's wide open and there's already a hole drilled down right to where we need to go. So this wall is almost perfect. It's almost ideal to go on here. Should be pretty easy. You're just gonna punch a hole in and then cut it out, and then we're good.
How are you gonna punch a hole?
With my fist! Punch! Or maybe with the drill.
With the drill.
There.
Done, done.
Alright, there we go. Hole one done. There it is. There's the hole. What do you think, Goose?
I see wires.
You see wires? Me too. Yep, right over there.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So I cut a little template here, the size of what I need in the back. Gonna lay it out, just kind of trace it out here. Here we go. Simple, but effective. Boom. There it is. So theoretically, this should fit right in there. Boom, just like that. There it is.
With that, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Got my hood up and everything.
All right, guys, we are packing up because today, even though I was working on doing that little install this morning and it is kind of late, it's actually noon. Today is an adventure day, so it's kind of like a half adventure day. For those of you that don't remember, we are in the Moab, Utah area at Willow Springs BLM land, which is amazing. If you're ever coming here, definitely highly recommend the Willow Springs area. But that's not what we're doing today. That's not what we're talking about today. Today, we are actually heading out to Dead Horse and Canyonlands. So excited because I've heard that this rivals the Grand Canyon as far as the beauty and the scale of this place. Plus, I mean, look at this kid. She just looks adorable. You ready to go explore? Yes? Okay. Sorry, bud, you gotta stay here. Because as usual, national parks don't allow dogs on their trails or anything. The Canyonlands is national, the Dead Horse is state park. So he could ride in the back of the pickup truck driving around in the national park in Canyonlands, but if we did any hikes, which I think we probably will do, he couldn't go on any of the trails. So sorry, buddy, you gotta stay here. This is one of the main areas I've been wanting to explore since we've been here, and we have been here for almost 2 weeks now, which is crazy. This is one of the longest places we've ever stayed on all of our adventures. Yeah, with 0 hookups. We did have to dump the other day. We didn't film that, but at about a week and a half, our gray tanks were getting a little full for our comfort, so we decided to go and dump since we knew we were going to be here for at least like another 5 days, and we weren't going to make it. Say what?
Showers are nice.
Yeah, that too. So let's finish packing up. I already got lunches going. We got our sandwiches and veggies and whatnot. Goose has finished her homework. I've got the vlog exporting. That's actually our travel map, by the way. Travel map, Patreon perk right there. You can see all the campgrounds we've been to. I link all the videos to all the locations we've been, as well as the adventures we go on. Super proud of that. Shameless plug, by the way. You having troubles, Mom? It's been a rough morning for Mom. She didn't sleep well last night. How was your nap?
Good. Thank you for letting me take a nap.
You're welcome. And we will have to finish this project when we get back. Because the one thing I do not have to finish that project is a, oh my goodness, a Cat 5 cable, basically an Ethernet internet cable that runs from the panel to the inverter. So we need to go buy a short little 6-foot cable in town. Hopefully I can find one and get that finished up, because it is so frustrating to have to get out of the RV every single time we want to turn it on and off. Not only is it a waste of power, but also it's like frustrating because we're comfy in our bed. It's so warm and cozy. I just want to lay over and go to sleep. Oh wait, I gotta go turn off the power. So let's go outside in the freezing cold. Anyways, let's pack up, let's head out, let's go have an adventure. Hey there, how you doing?
Good. There you go.
Excellent, thank you so much. Alright guys, it is the exact same price as ours, just $30 per vehicle. So in the 2 weeks since we've had this, it has already paid for itself. So cool, because we've been to Arches twice, which would have been 60 bucks, and then 30 here, that's 90, and we got it for 80. So if you were planning on doing any sort of national parks, highly recommend the Park Pass. Alright, now we gotta figure out what we're doing. We are at the Island in the Sky Visitor Center, and the viewpoint here is amazing. People always said that it feels like the Grand Canyon, and I definitely agree, don't you think?
It's really pretty.
That is so cool.
She wants to
but
go down.
Burr, it's cold. Okay, let's go. Let's go explore.
I'm not cold, just a little bit.
Hey Mav, what you doing? Oh, are you a horsey? The horse, there's apparently wild horses here
Yes.
in Canyonlands.
They wear green jackets and button pants. Who knew? And zebra shoes.
All right, Goose, do you want to go down and explore with me a little closer? Yes or no? I don't explore with horses. I want to explore with little girls.
In unmatched clothing.
So I guess I'm gonna explore by myself.
Sweet.
So, do you remember the Grand Canyon? Uh-huh. Yeah. Do you think this feels bigger than the Grand Canyon, or do you?
I don't know.
You don't really remember? It's definitely not
I
as.
don't remember what the Grand Canyon is.
Oh, okay. So you don't remember the Grand Canyon. That's all right. That's why we got vlogs. So it's definitely not as deep as the Grand Canyon, like not even at all. But it has the same grandiose feeling. Like, it is crazy how cool that looks. We'll have to check out the map and see if we can actually go down there, because that would be pretty awesome to be able to get all the way down to the base.
You getting me up here so you can just give me a quick push and pretend it was an accident, or whoops.
So I asked Goose if she remembered what the Grand Canyon was. She's like, yeah. Actually, no. I don't really remember the Grand Canyon.
What's wrong?
Can we go over to that hill?
No, ma'am. I want you to stay right there, please.
Hey, did you find this stuffed animal? What'd you find?
Wait.
What is it?
Let's.
Oh, is that a wolf? What does the wolf say?
Baby.
Oh, it's a baby wolf? What did you find? Oh, scary. Is yours making noise too? We came in from the north side here. We're at this big viewpoint at the island in the sky, and the road kind of goes down to this end and down to this end. So you can kind of drive the whole thing. And then there's a south point that you have to enter from over here. You can come in, and this is the Needles Visitor Center. I don't think we're going to end up doing this on this trip. Where are we going?
Southwest.
Alright guys, we are focusing today on the north part of the Canyonlands, which is called the Island in the Sky, because all of this is on one big kind of butte up looking down onto the canyons.
5,800.
How does it look over there, Mom? A little intense? How high did they say that was?
5,800.
Was that a bridge going over a 5,000 feet drop? So if you're brave enough, you can take this road and wind all the way down to the bottom of the canyon right there. But it is roughly a 5,000 foot cliff face. Oh, you can see there's a Jeep all the way down there. A 5,000 foot cliff face to the bottom. That's a huge drop. There's the little Jeep way down there. Trail of the day, we are at Mesa Arch, and this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful lookout points here in Canyonlands. And the good thing is it's only about a half-mile round trip hike, and that's good for us because we end up carrying
the little one.
Well, she carries the baby, I carry the camera, and then when the camera's not on, I'm always carrying the baby. That's how it works. But in the shots you see of me walking, that's because I don't have the camera and it's setting down, so I look totally lazy. But I am doing something, I promise. Little pro tip for all of you photographers or videographers out there, this is supposed to be the best place to get sunrises in the park. I don't know if it comes up over the arch or how that works. Unfortunately, we missed out on that, but a little tip if you want to get that epic Canyonlands picture, Mesa Arch at sunrise is supposed to be beautiful.
Makes it sound like, oh man, just missed it.
Well, we did by like 6 hours.
We missed out, and it's like, not that we'd ever be up that early, because it's us.
We're more of sunset people.
Yes.
Come on, Mav, let's go. We're not sitting down on the road. Let's go, come on.
Finding all the oh, you guys so tired from climbing up the hill? Yeah. I carried her up the hill, and the second I put her down, she's like, which means she needs a drink. It's like, yes, I'm sure you're very parched.
Leaning out over that canyon. You're making me nervous.
Yeah, no. Stay right there.
Because you can see right there, guys, it just drops straight off and the arch goes right over the canyon. It's actually quite terrifying how steep the drop off is here, but it is beautiful. And if the sun rises over that, I can totally see that being a gorgeous sunrise. But that's just, you can see how sharp the cliff face is. That's how it is right below us here, just straight down.
It's Maverick's first time climbing, and Mommy's.
Mommy's never climbed before. Okay, little tip, I actually wasn't gonna come up here, but Goose is like, let's climb up that. And this is by far the best viewpoint you have because you can see the arch there and you can see out over the edge. Yet you're like 30 feet from the cliff, so it feels a little safer. So crazy because you have this giant canyon and then down in the canyon there's another canyon going down even further. But if you can look way down there, you can see there's some of these trails and roads that you can go and drive on, and there's different Jeep tours and things. Or if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle that you don't mind going off-roading with, you can go down there and explore down in the canyon, which would be super cool. So at this Grand View lookout point, there's this 1 mile rim trail, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a trail that goes right along the rim of the butte. It's actually pretty well groomed. There's steps and whatnot, and then you can just hike up along the rim like that. What? But I mean, it is crazy. The rim is literally right here. Super nerve-wracking. Holy moly. Like, I don't consider myself like a major phobia of heights, but that's terrifying.
Daddy, can you help me?
Ready, set, go. What? Crazy girl.
We could climb up there.
Final trail of the day. We're doing the Aztec Butte hike. And the thing that's really cool about this is they have some old, like, grain, not silos, but like these old ancient structures up here that you can hike up to. Super cool, right up Ashley's alley as far as like historic fun things go. So I'm excited to see what this looks like. It is a little bit longer of a hike. I believe it's about 1 mile round trip.
Have you noticed anything? There's deer prints or ram prints everywhere.
Are there? There are the desert rams here with the big, huge horns. Oh, yeah, those look fresh. Look at that.
Yep.
They're like
going off
all over that way too.
Very cool. Mav's hanging on in the back, doing her side lean thing again. Oh. Eventually we will get a backpack to go hiking with her, but we're waiting for Christmas to come. I think that's Aztec Butte right there.
So that is?
I think so. Well, I think that's the official butte up there. Look at that view, babe. Look at that. That is cool. So this trail is split up. It wides partway through, and this is where the granary is. But then apparently there's some more Aztec ruins all the way up there on the official Aztec Butte. But we just talked to a guy that came down. I feel like he was an Aussie, but wasn't that an Aussie accent?
Not like it.
Anyways, but he's like super sketchy up there. So with Maverick on our back, I think we're just gonna do this butte, which is the smaller, easier one, and then we'll leave that one back there. Because he's like, when you get up into the structures up there, you got to be careful. It says don't go in or tread lightly, because he's like, feels like some of the rocks are gonna drop on your head. But this one,
he was by himself.
Yeah, he was all by himself. But he's like, this one's pretty legit, pretty safe. So this is where we're going.
I'll stay behind you.
Will you stop playing with my hair while I do this? Yeah?
Mush, mommy, mush. Are you crawling like a baby? What are you doing?
She like, is making it off center.
Mommy just made it look really hard, so now you show her how easy it is.
Ugh.
There you go. That's how the pros do it. Oh, super cute. All right.
You guys don't have babies on your back. She's like sitting here like this and then like playing with my hair.
At least she's pretty, guys. Ah!
What?
Steady. All of a sudden had a random pain. I don't know why.
Go ahead, right around the corner there. You got it. Nice job. Right along the cliffside. You see it? That is so cool. It almost looks like a little playhouse, but they built this out of stones and mud and whatnot. This is such a cool, like, I was expecting it honestly to be bigger, but it's almost cooler thinking of how small it is. This was their...
I mean, it's longer, but it's shorter.
That's true. This is like an ancient pantry. This is where they used to store all of their corn and water and whatnot.
You would just have to crawl through that hole and grab into everything.
Yeah, because look at, you stand next to it. I want to show them how small it is. So look, if even Goose looks massive next to it, but then there's a second one over here. That's so cool. All right, and it's right here on this cliff face. Mom, you gotta come down. We'll switch so you can come down here. It's pretty cool. All right, we are back from the Canyonlands, and I'm trying to get this panel finished and installed. I did stop in town. Me and Goose went and got the little 7-foot Cat 5 cable I needed to run from the inverter up here to the control panel. I am so frustrated. I thought we had like coat hangers galore, like metal coat hangers that I could use as like feed line, as like a fishing wire to feed the wire from up top to down below. Could not find a single metal hanger. So I made do with what we got, and I took apart our fly swatter, unraveled it, which Ashley's not too happy about. But check it out, I have fed it from down below, and there it is right there. So theoretically, once I pull this up, the cable will be here, and we will be so close to being done. Oh, buddy, there it is. There's the cable. That worked like a charm. Oh, I also used a glow stick to give myself like another 6 inches. All I gotta do is feed this Cat 5 cable and plug it right up in there, and then attach the other end up top directly to that panel. Sorry about the lighting. It is nighttime and we're trying to get this done. There we go, up through the little hole. Boom. All right, there we go. Now we just gotta go hook it up top and we should be good to go. That's if I did everything right. Alright guys, it was super nice. It's just a nice plug and play with the, once you got the Cat 5 cable and you have it run, plug it straight in there. And then, oh look at that, I already got power because I plugged it in down below already. Now we just gotta mount it and we should be good. Thank you, camera girl. There it is. Moment of truth. Oh, it's working. I am so excited about this, you guys, you don't even know. So until next time, guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some memories.